Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I'm still getting over this cold/flu thing, so my voice, it's a little nasally. I apologize. Today is another Healthy Tip Tuesday and I'm going to show you guys how to cook quinoa. You'll need quinoa, some filtered water, salt and pepper, whatever spice you want to do. I'm using turmeric. I love this one by Simply Organic. It's just a really great spice to add into everything, very anti-inflammatory, and I just love that brand in general. It's organic. I love the packaging, little mason jars, and that is what you're going to need. You can also add in some oil. That's optional. I'll show you later, but you can make this an oil-free recipe, of course. So first thing you want to do is rinse off your quinoa. Some quinoa that you buy is already pre-rinsed. The bag will tell you. Otherwise, you want to rinse off the coating. It can taste bitter sometimes and you don't want that in your quinoa. So just go ahead and rinse it under the tap for a couple of seconds just to rinse that off. Then in a medium-sized saucepan, you're going to add in your quinoa. We're just going to toss in whatever spice that you want to use. You can use cumin, you can use just chili flakes if you want, a little bit of garlic if you want to spice it up. And I just like to toast the cumin a little bit on the low heat, as I said. So you're just going to give that a quick stir. And then this is optional. You can add in just a little bit of whatever oil you want to use. I think I use sesame oil. Sometimes I use coconut oil, whatever you have on hand. And just give it a little coating, because whatever you add in now, the quinoa is just going to absorb and soak up all those flavors. Next, you're going to add in the water. And you'll see it's going to steam up a little bit. And then you're going to want to put the heat on medium to high because you want to bring this to a boil. So I'm just going to give it a little stir. At this point, you can go ahead and add in your salt and pepper. The salt and pepper is totally optional. You can make it salt-free. I like to add in the pepper because it works really well with turmeric and bringing out the benefits in turmeric, so keep that in mind. You just want to bring this to a boil, and then once that happens, you can go ahead, pop on a lid, and bring the heat down to low, and then you just want to let that cook for a good 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your stovetop, and then you can just take the lid off. I normally like to let it sit for a little bit to absorb any excess liquid and just kind of cool down for a little bit, and then you can, fluff it up with a fork. In this case, mine's pretty fluffy on its own, so I just kind of stirred it a little bit with a spoon, a wooden spoon, but you don't want to squash it either. So you don't want to just like mash it up with a wooden spoon and make mashed quinoa. You want to keep it nice and fluffy. So I'm just going to transfer it into a nice little bowl, let it cool a little bit longer, and then you can eat this cold, you can eat it hot. You can also try my recipe that I just posted, which is a delicious and healthy kale quinoa stir fry, which I will link at the end of this video. So there you have it. That's how you make quinoa. This is how I make quinoa anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and this recipe, and if you try it out, let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to tag me in your quinoa creations on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Like I said earlier, don't forget to watch my last video. This is the kale and quinoa stir fry I was mentioning. It's amazing, so easy to make, and you can use this quinoa recipe straight in this recipe. So have an amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye!